Hey, what's going on? We back at it. As promised, I gotta deliver on this video I was asked to do. So the video I was asked to do was this young rapper out of Philly named PopHunna, however you say his name. You know, I don't really know too much about too many young boys in the city that rap, but there was a thing that came out. Pretty much, he was exposed of at 14 years old, he supposed to have witnessed this man commit a homicide. Something happened to his man's sister. They weren't looking for the young boy that's supposed to have said something like this, something to that extent. And when they walked around there to wherever the young boy be at or wherever block he from, he wasn't there. So they waited. They posted up and they waited for him to come around there. So something about a physical altercation started, and his man was supposed to have let off some shots and killed the young boy, whatever the case may be. So in the course of that, after that happened, I guess his mom forced him to go down to the station and write a statement and tell account of what happened. So the young boy, since then, I guess, you know, he's a young boy, nobody knows too much about him. He either last year or 2019, he made a TikTok video that went viral. He got a feature with Lil Uzi Vert. I guess a song named Corvette or whatever the case may be. I never heard it, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all like I heard this. Like, I don't listen to this type of stuff. Since that, somebody came out and exposed the paperwork and whatever the case may be, and Lil Uzi Vert asked the young boy to take him off that record. You know what I mean? The city labeled him a rat. They blackballing him. So I was asked to give my 2 cents on this. And honestly, I'm torn. Not gonna lie. Now I find out the details. I actually read the paperwork. I didn't listen to people's statements or people input on it. I just read the paperwork. I'm torn. I'm not gonna lie. On one end, I look like a rat is a rat. Like, we don't, you know, condone stuff like that. We don't give excuses for stuff like that. The difference is the little difference is that, one, his age, he was 14 years old, and from everything I gathered, his mom made him go down to that station and tell the council what happened. Now, before everybody say, but your mom can't make you tell, okay, there's a difference between being 14 and you telling your mom, you saying your mom made you tell her what the case may be, versus you 21 or 18 or 20 or something like that when you a little older. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's a big difference. Now, if you want to just stand on a rat as a rat, I have no problems with that. I can see your point. My problem with Philadelphia is this, though. Philadelphia is a city that hate rats. Like, absolutely. Like, it was literally this guy that went around. He got killed like in 2008 or 9. But he literally used to go around. If he found out you ratted, he seen your name on some paperwork. He literally used to go around. If he seen you, he literally used to take his belt off and beat you in the middle of the street with his belt. Literally, like, no jokes, no games. He wound up getting killed. There's different rumors. Actually, what I heard and what I believe is that it was a guy he did that to, who had a bunch of money, and he put a check on his head, and they lined him up coming out of he was promoting a party down Market Street, and they caught him coming out there, and they aired him out. But like I said, it's a city that hate rats. Anybody that know about Philadelphia will tell you, oh, everybody from Philly hate rats. But the city has 1,000 rats. This is what I don't understand. Like, the city hate rats, but it has a bunch of rats. That makes no sense to me. I can't comprehend this. I never understood this. You got stone cold killers that play with the police. So I guess it's almost like the Nipsey and the dude who killed him out there, who he called a rat. They said in the paperwork, dude got mad, he called him a rat, came back and spun him. Like, that's Philadelphia. Philadelphia is on the same kind of time. They got 1,000 of these guys. My man is funny. He called them radical rats. Like, they will blow your whole head off. But if they get caught with some work, or they get caught for something, they gonna tell. They gonna tell for sure. But they gonna come right home and act like they didn't tell, and they will still blow your head off for playing with them. That's Philadelphia in a nutshell. Also, Philadelphia in a nutshell is with the rats, with the 1,000 of them. It's probably more than 1,000. I'm being far too kind. But the plethora of rats that's running around the city, right? Depending on who they is, you make excuses for them. You don't air them out. Or the rats in the world that y'all can't sit here and tell me that, oh, well, I'm not gonna listen to the young boy no more because he ratted at 14. But you got grown people in the music industry that as rats or play with rats that y'all still listen to. Come on, man. More than enough of y'all still mess with Meek. And Meek was going to wear a wire on the judge. That ain't no ratting stuff. That's ratting. That's ratting behavior. But y'all gonna make an excuse for it and say it was on the judge. I don't care who you was going to wear the rat on. I don't care if you was trying to set your girl up and you wearing the wire. You trying to trap hunting something. A wire is a wire. Rat behavior is rat behavior. Government cheese is government cheese. I don't care how you try to slice it, man. Stop making excuses for the same behavior. Half of Jay-Z staff at Rock Nation is federal informants. Y'all still listen to Jay-Z? Y'all still listen to people on Rock Nation? Meek on Rock Nation? Y'all still, like I said, all this is connected. Stop choosing, man. If you're gonna stand on something, stand on it all the way. Don't try to pick on a young boy and try to make him an example. Where your homie you still stand next to every day ratted. Oh, that's my man, he won't rat on me. That's the excuse, right? I get it. Not really, but I get it. Like, we're not gonna play that, man. If you're gonna air the young boy out there, make sure that everybody in your life is solid. Because everybody in Philadelphia, on every single block is at least one rat. I guarantee you, on at least like a block that's moving, on at least every block that's moving, there's at least one rat, man. Or a CI. Y'all may don't know he is CI. You may not know she is CI because you dudes are so hell-bent on letting females be in y'all business and move around with y'all. But unfortunately, you probably got more females out here that's solid than the dudes. Crazy. But no, y'all not going. Y'all here trying to make an example of the young boy, like I said, where somebody you close to is a rat, and you don't look at them and you condone it. You don't feel the same way about them. You ain't move away from them. You ain't air them out. You ain't post their paperwork. No, you probably made excuses for him. He only ratted because. Get out of here, man. You a rat lover too. So you're going to try to say and air a young boy out that was 14 when he committed the sin? Yeah, it was a sin. I'm not going to hold you on that. But am I going to hold him to the same standard I hold a grown man? Never. Never. Y'all out of pocket. I'm never going to hold a kid to the same standard that I hold a grown man to. Never. Y'all got a habit of doing that. Y'all got a real habit of doing that. I guess the old saying, as the old saying goes, you make excuses for those you love. I guess that's how it go. It don't make no sense to me. I'm not condoning that. Like I said, if you want to air him out, call him a rat, put him on blast, blackball him, then you better air out everybody, man. Don't be out here having pics. I guarantee you, y'all favorite rappers, like they did the same thing to Neef, right? Right? Neef had the whole Best Buy situation. He had the whole Best Buy situation, right? The paperwork came out. He's saying he made a statement against the Best Buy employee. he told the police about the whole situation of how he came to have a card and how he used the card and all that funny stuff. Court orders, baby, taking it back to the block with him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you ain't had no problem with doing that with Neef. Aired him right on out. Whole city called him a Rizat. I'm just talking facts, man. They try to put mustard on Seed Jacket with the rat joint. I don't see that though. Like, he trying to get a check out the city. Like, I just think that was a play. Like, me personally, that's what I looked at it. He was trying to come up. That was smoothly a play. But like I said, with Neef, I had no problem airing him out. Had no problem calling him a Rizat. So I'm supposed to hold this young boy to the same standards you hold Neef up? That ain't gonna happen. You know, like it's different because Neef kind of went against stuff he don't say. Like, he know he ain't supposed to make no statement with the police. No matter what the situation is, you supposed to, hey, I ain't got no rat. Lawyer. The DA and my lawyer can figure this conversation out. I ain't got no rat. Then it's a misdemeanor. Like, it ain't even about nothing. I definitely ain't making no statement down in no precinct. That ain't gonna happen. So, but at 14, like I said, different pressures. Different 14 is a different level of maturation. There's only one young boy I ever met in my life that I know personally that was solid in a situation like that. Old head passed him a burner. He was playing with it. He shot himself in the foot. He was like 13 or 12 or something. Maybe younger than that. He may have been like 9 or 10 or something, to be honest. But he was playing with the hammer, not knowing how to handle a firearm at that age quite naturally, for real. Popped himself in the foot. Ambulance came. Police came. He said, I found the gun outside, started playing with it, and it went off. No telling, no rat stuff. Like, I can't, nobody ever going to take that off his jacket. Like, no telling, no nothing. He did a Joe McGrone. People ain't got it in them to do. So are there cases? Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying my level of expectation is different. Now, you definitely got ratting somewhere in your genes, though. Like, the potential for you to rat again is there. I mean, you ratted once. So I'm not going to sit there and act like you don't come with a question mark. But for a while, it's me holding that young boy to the same standard at 14. Like, come on, man. I'm not doing that. And they waited till the young boy got hot. Why this paperwork ain't been circulating the street? Like, so now it's almost like, so now y'all just trying to kill his career. So now, my thoughts is this. If I'm a street dude, I'd rather have him get in the industry and get some money than ruin his career, and he potentially got to move out here on the streets with me and potentially could tell on me. That's what my psychology says. Yo, yeah, go ahead and do the rap joint. Don't be nowhere near these streets. I don't need you to have the potential of telling them nothing. That's what my mind say. The more you're doing something positive, you can feed your family positively. That means you're far removed from the streets. That means the chances of you telling on me diminishes. But no, y'all rather sit here and try to kill somebody's career and laugh and joke and I guess I don't know what you get out of the joint. Me personally, like y'all try to get on the King Earner tip, run around snatching people honor. I guess like all that's weird to me, man. I don't got the time in the day to be sitting out here worried about. No, listen, man, you ain't telling me and none of my folks, man. I could care less who you run around telling them. That ain't none of my business. I come from an era where we did one thing, which was mind our business. If that joint ain't got no way of harming me or mine, I don't care nothing about it, man. I'm not going to shake your hand and be around with you. Like, I'm cool. Like, I have no reason to be around you. Okay, you gave me the heads up. He's a Teletubby. Okay. That's what's up. Now, what's next? Like I said, most of y'all folks is Teletubbies. Y'all ain't gonna tell that though. Like I said, Philly is a city that hate rats, condone rats, violate rats. Like, look at the history. The dude Kabani Savage set a whole house on fire because he couldn't get to a rat. Killed a bunch of women and children. Because the dude was turning state's evidence on him. He couldn't get to him, so he wanted to intimidate him and back him down. So he thought the way to do that was to burn the whole house down. Like 7 people died, a bunch of women. I think like 5 kids and 2 adults, man. So that was the play for that. I guess that makes sense. I'm not condoning anything. I'm just saying I guess it makes sense. But like I said, that's the history of Philadelphia, man. Hate rats, notoriously hate rats. There have been no more no state, no city has had more informants killed than Philadelphia in the last like 5 years, man. No city has had the most informants killed than the city of Philadelphia. There's a whole article y'all can actually pull up about that. Just like when the chick had came back, I think the feds moved her down North Carolina or something. That's happened a couple years back. She come back to the city on some. I'm creeping back. Hey, she got invited to some party, or she get invited back to. I think it was some party or something. Whatever it was, she come back. Her peoples tell her in the crib like, yo, you need to stay in the crib or you need to bounce. She got super comfortable. Super duper comfortable. They lowered her out. She went to a bar. She all posting in the bar, taking flicks, toasting, popping drinks, 2-step, clapping the spin. She get in the back seat of that car and she got spun. Not saying I condone it. I'm saying you know what you did. You know the drama behind what you did. There's a reason why. I don't think y'all realize this. But the level of people that actually are awarded the federal protection of relocation, the state resources is limited, right? So depending on the gravity, they try to go to the feds to get the resources because they got more paper quite naturally, right? The actual number of people that are awarded federal witness protection is not as much as y'all think. Because it involves a lot of money. It involves a lot logistically. It looks like new identity, paper, relocation expenses. Like, it's a lot. And you still got to have a degree of protection, like on call, on standby. So it's a lot of resources that are put into a singular person that's awarded witness protection. So it lets you know the gravity of the case that she testified on. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like when I was talking about Kabani Savage. The guy twin that testified on, Kabani Savage, you can look him up. You can see what he was indicted for. You can see what he was indicted for. The feds wanted him bad enough to take twin, relocate him, cut him a check, give him everything that come with the wreck of ratting. But that also lets you know to the degree that Kabani Savage needed to keep him quiet, because he was willing to kill a bunch of women and kids, man. You understand what I'm saying? In order to silence this one person. But yeah, old girl got in the back seat. She thought everything was everything. How many shots later they hit her with? She no longer hit. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a city that hate rats. It's a city that hunts rats. But there's so many rats, like, that it doesn't make any sense. and they don't, and everybody don't get exposed for the rat talk, man. Like I said, people be picking. Like if you're gonna stand, like I said, you're gonna stand on it, stand on it. Like don't be out here airing a young boy who trying to change his life with trades and circumstances from ratting at 14, like. But your man 25 and he told on the whole block, and you still like, yeah, that's still my man though. What? I guess that makes sense. All right, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to touch on this topic. Tell me what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me if I'm out of pocket, if okay, you tripping, bro, you ain't looking at it right, or whatever the case may be. I could be. That's why this should be a conversation. Like, you know what I mean? But I just don't see it the same degree as I see somebody that's 25 or 20 or grown, you know what I'm saying? That understand everything that come with it. I look more like he just was out there to be out there. Like he wasn't really trying to put no record. He ain't think it'd lead to an homicide. He's 14, he thinking fist fight. They talking about going around there fighting. He ain't talking about going around there and dude out. But anyway, like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all think. We'll be back in a minute with another one.